Yeah, I think I'm ready. Okay. Hey, it's Joe and Rick. And we're over still towards Tallahassee. Tallahassee's about 2 hours from home, and we are at Lake Talquin. I think that's how you say it. And evidently it's a big lake. There's 2 observation towers. There's some trails out here. And so we're just gonna kind of take a look around and
See what we can find.
see what we can find. No clue. So it looks like there's one of the trails right there. And I can see the lake through the trees. And so there's real pretty pavilion out here, like picnic areas, and I don't know, it's really neat. One of these days we need to actually like just pack a lunch. Oh. All right. It's like a big ass lake. That's not even like a little lake. I had no idea that this was even here. This lake is huge. I don't even know if I can really even show you how big it is from here. There's gonna be another area, but anyhow, so far, like really big. Hold on one sec. I know, right? Let me try and turn this around. Like, look at this. Oh. People swimming out there, I can hear it. This is so cool. We just don't really have like, I don't know, hills like this. Like our landscape is so flat. We just don't really have this. This is great out here. All right, so we are coming up on that lake, and oh wow, it's pretty. Oh my God, yeah, like this opens up so much, like it's crazy. I love this. Look at this. Oh, this is so good. It's like the perfect weather for this today too. So I'm not really sure if this lake is always this high, or if it's because of the hurricane.
All
But
the rain.
we've had so much rain in our area, and it's like normally,
It probably isn't.
I don't know, you wouldn't normally see the water just so high like this. I don't think. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's always high like this, but. Okay, so we are on one of the trails at Lake Talquin so far.
Without a map.
It's like, no, there's no map. So we're not exactly sure. We're walking alongside the lake though. I mean, that's really pretty.
That's a point of reference.
Well, and not only that, there's more like, look out for gator signs because it's Florida. But, what'd you say?
I said there ain't no alligators out here.
Because he
Got 'em
said that, we'll
everywhere.
probably see him today.
We ain't gonna see nothing.
Anyhow, well,
That's
we'll see what it is.
the bridge.
Look at that. It's cypress? It's a cypress, right? I mean, we see them at all the parks,
Yeah. The tide must be high, but you can't see the roots.
but no, well, the knees. You mean the
look at
knees?
me.
We've learned that. They're
at that,
knees,
look.
not roots. Yes. Okay, so it turns out the trail just kind of goes down to a landing, and I mean, I'm not complaining. It was beautiful out there. The lake is incredible, and anyhow, we're gonna look around and see if there's anything else or any other trails around here, and not like 10-mile trails, because that's just like way more than our speed right now. It's like we're having a lot of fun doing all this, but it's like those big trails. We're still kind of, I don't know. I feel like we're kind of beginners for that, and we don't want to end up having to like be on national news because we got lost in some park in Florida. So for now, we'll stick with the short ones. Okay, it's 100% fine. We just left Lake Talquin, and I feel like I'm tongue-tied. Like maybe I had to start over.
No, do it. Keep it going. I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Lake Talquin was like, it was a really nice park. I feel like this is like one of those parks that like we hit and we're like, oh my gosh, look at this. Like a lot of these parks have a really nice picnic area, and you just think, oh, this would be a great place to like bring lunch or something. But we didn't, and we're probably gonna go through a window. But the park itself, like it's a nice park. As we were driving here, we kept hitting all of these different areas that kept saying like Lake Talquin, Lake Talquin, Lake Talquin. There's a horse area. There's a this area, and here's the other thing. I don't know if it's the GPS or the Florida State Park system, but it's like this is like the second or third park that we've gotten to that the entrance that the GPS takes us to isn't the right one. And it's like, this was like, it was like just a gate with like ropes on it. And then we just kept on a little bit. And then, eventually we saw signs leading to this.
A lot of the parks are like really kind of in like residential areas. You know what I mean? Like, it's like down my house.
Well, we were driving through the woods really to get here, and you couldn't see a lake anywhere around. And then when we got down to the boardwalk and down to the lake, like it just opened up. Like it's huge. You would have no idea that there was this big giant lake right in the center of it, and it's just incredible. Huge. Like it's so good. And so anyhow, so we walked around that for a bit, and then we started down this trail. We thought it was a trail, and turns out it was just kind of like a landing. It walks out to this landing that has just this incredible panoramic view of the park, and that's great. And where am I going? Do I go left or right?
Right.
Okay. And then what else? There was something else.
It's really hilly.
Yeah, it's very hilly.
Really
so it's
nice.
like a lot of like up and down, which is kind of nice. Feels like you get just a bit more of a workout while you're doing it, or it's a little, I don't know, it's a little more difficult than just like flat. And then what else? There was another trail, but we have a lot of snakes around here, and this was like it was on on bark and stuff. I mean, the bark itself actually looked like snakes, and
I'm
so,
like, I'm not doing that.
It went back down to another aspect of the lake, and so we just kind of decided to forego that one. And anyhow, so we chickened out, but whatever. I mean, we saw the lake. It's beautiful. We would come back here again.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, I guess that's really about it. That's about all about Lake Talquin. It's really pretty. The boardwalk systems that they have are, I'm about to sneeze on camera. The boardwalks that they have are like really easy to navigate. And that's kind of nice. I mean, it gets you down, like it's a lot of stairs, but it gets you down to various different points where you can kind of appreciate the landscape and all the trees.
It wasn't very busy though. But I would think a lot of people probably fish out there.
Well, there was a guy that was out there, like he and his sons were out there, like throwing out nets.
I saw a fish lure in a tree.
And yes, you did. Thanks for that. And I don't know. That's really about it. So, yeah, it was a good day. It was a cool park. I'd come back, and